Hello everybody, Dr. Bix here, back to review for y'all. And today I'm here with the next review for the Pokémon Ice Age Marathon, everybody. For today's review, we'll take a look at the fourth Ice Age movie, Continental Drift. Now we're like I brought my first review, briefly brought my first review for Ice Age, everybody, upon memory there. I didn't dislike the fourth movie there, but I will admit I didn't enjoy as much as the first three movies there. Apologies if answer went for hiccups and burps there. I did have food not too long ago, but I'll try to control here. But anyways, as everybody, well, I don't dislike the fourth movie there. You know, while I didn't dislike the fourth movie there, I did enjoy as much as the first three movies there. Yeah, and for retrospective there, what I've seen so far there, a lot of people seem to be in agreement there, as the overall reviews have been rather mixed there for both critics and moviegoers alike there. But this was kind of when the Ice Age franchise started getting some fatigue there and kind of dropped the quality a bit there. Especially how things did for a third movie there. But since because the third movie did very well in the box office there, getting almost $900 million there, and well at the time, Blue Sky Studios there, even though they made good quality anime movies there, their movies had trouble getting the same results in the box office as a competition such as other studios such as DreamWorks, Disney, and Pixar Illumination there. So they didn't have a habit of wherever things weren't going too well there, they made Ice Age movie there. Although that would soon no longer be the case there, although I'll say that for our next review of Ice Age franchise, everybody, but right now let's focus on fourth filler, everybody, so yeah. While the fourth movie did made about the same amount of money as the third movie there, I said, people did notice a bit of drawing quality in terms of rating there and whatnot. But it has been a while since I checked out the fourth movie there. I have seen people doing, I have seen people, see that check out recently there, and they think that the fourth movie is still pretty enjoyable there. So I enter optimistically there. Into the movie here, so recently I had a chance to watch everybody, so without further ado, let's go right to everybody. As all y'all know, we do a plot summary, pros and cons, overall thoughts, recommendation, everyone. So let's go right to everyone. First off, plot summary. Movie starts out with us focusing on Scrat and his latest adventures with his acorn there. He tries placing on top of a mountain there, but in the process of splitting the mountain in two, and Scrat ends up falling to the center of the earth there until he hits the earth's core. He ends up chasing the acorn while he was running on the core there, but he ends up splitting the cut into the surface there. So in the universe, Ice Age there, Scrat's the one responsible for splitting the continents there, so... Anyways, eventually Scrat gets launches out of the Earth's core back to the surface there. It's dropped down there, there's somebody for his acorn for a bit there, and, well, his plot there, he eventually finds acorn there, but it doesn't get split there. They assign acorns a map to Scrat Atlantis there, so Scrat is basically looking for it there, so... After that other first part with Scrat there, we eventually cut away to our main characters there. As we see, it's been quite some time since, as I said, there's been quite a bit of time passed there, as May and Ellie's daughter Peaches is now her teenage years there, and well, she ends up trying to sneak away along her mole hawk friend Lewis there, but May stops them there, and so Ellie they have forced back there. They call away Diego, who's having war off with Mother Nature there, until he gets hit by a log drove with sloths there. Which eventually needs to be revealed to be Sid's family there. And Sid finds them there, they have a brief family reunion there. And the family brings the grandmother out to talk to Sid there. As the two of them are walking away there, the family ends up leaving. Real quick there, pretty much leaves the grandma to have Sid take care of her there. It says the family's considered dead weight there. After Diego and Manny informs him about it there, during their conversation, the Gray end up running off there. So the three of them end up looking for Sid's grandmother there. While that's going on, Peaches and Louis end up sneaking away, this time successfully there. And, well, Peaches ends up looking away distance there, her mammoth crush Ethan there. But she ends up accidentally sliding down the ice slide there and eventually bumps into Ethan there. And May catches the two of them there. And, well, eventually leads to an argument between Manny and Peaches there. And after that, there, the ground suddenly starts shaking there. There's a giant echo. Then the ground starts splitting up there, which separates May, Diego, and Sid from the rest of the group there. And so May, Sid, Diego, and Sid's grandmother, who was asleep in a tree when the incident was happening there, if I wait back to everybody else there, while avoiding the dangers of the ocean there, as well as Captain Guts and his crew after May and everybody else were captured there on the ship, but they ended up free, becoming free there, and I'm sinking Guts' ship in the process. That's pretty much a plot summary for Continental Drift, everybody. Now on to the pros and cons here. Everyone, I had somewhat neutral, stance going into Continental Drift there. Didn't necessarily have too high expectations there. But I did see some people, I did see a mixture of different people there, the thoughts there and whatnot, so I answered with a pretty neutral opinion there, so. And, well, everybody, well, I don't really have any regret seeing Continental Drift there. It is a bit of a, looking back on there, it does give me the similar feeling I saw the first time around there, where I did notice it was kind of a drop in quality in terms of writing compared to the first three movies there. Before we get into negatives, everybody, I will go and get to some of the pauses for the movie there. First off, of course, the animation there, everybody. Shouldn't have to go too much into detail there. The Ice Age movies there, the animation keeps getting better and better there. And the fourth movie's no different there. So overall animation, visually looks great there. The character animation's done very well. So yeah. There's animation, Phil does a great job in that department there. And the next thing I'll give movie props for is its comedy there. While it's not as funny as the third movie there were a good number of humorous moments in the film there. That did give me a good laugh. And the last prop I'll give for the new movie there, for the fourth movie everybody, is some of the different characters they introduced there. I did enjoy some of them there. I thought Sid's grandmother was entertaining there. I thought Lewis had a pretty decent character arc. And while Captain Guts is crew aren't as intimidating as Rudy from the last movie there, out of all the Ice Age villains there, they definitely showed the most personality there, and probably the most entertaining out of the Rogues Gallery of the Ice Age movies there. They did manage to pose a threat to me in the game there. Especially Captain Guts there, where at first impression you would think he would pose much of a threat there to me in the game, considering, the stuff different creatures made, others fought over the years, but the United States franchise there, but Guts has shown be quite a tough point to deal with in the film, so yeah. That's pretty much it for the pros, everybody. Now to the cons or criticisms for the film, everybody. The first and arguably the biggest criticism for Continental Drift, everybody, is the overall plot, everybody. Where aside from some minor changes, there is essentially the same plot as Ice Age: The Meltdown there, with many others surviving it in the world scenario there. Or the overall plot doesn't feel that interesting there. It does feel very recycled for the second movie there. I really don't really feel a worry for the characters, in the film there, since we've already seen them in scenario once before there. That's made the overall story not that engaging there. And what I have said by some of my other Ice Age reviews there, Ice Age franchise is necessarily known for having well-in-depth stories and whatnot there. It's mainly known for having a short cast of characters there, see the villains they go through there, and be very likable there. Well, unfortunately, by this brings me to my other big criticism of Ice Age Continental Drift by. Now, this was the first time for me in the Ice Age series where the overall characters felt rather flat there. I really don't feel like it's engaged into what's going on with the main characters as I was in the previous films there. Partially due to how the third movie wrapped things up there. But also, we really don't see the characters go through a major, arcs and whatnot there. I mean, some of the characters pick up some cliche tropes we see in other movies there. A good example being made there, which I will make a minor defense there. Does make a little sense for his character there, because his backstory there, or not for the other Ice Age films there, but he pretty much got a trope of being an overly protected father there. And it's a trope we've seen a lot of different movies there, and the film doesn't necessarily do anything interesting there, or that engage in regards of Manny and Ellie's buddy relationship as the overprotected parent and the rebellious child there. Because we see these types of characters that play other films there. Now, it's not a huge part of the film there. This mainly happens at the beginning of the film there, but it's not very engaging there in regards to what's going on with May and Peaches there. And from what I have heard from some friends of mine, as well as other people who have seen Collision Course there, this is a trope that carries on to the second movie there, making a lessons that May's character could learn, make it totally pointless there. Because he just goes back to his old ways in the next movie. Although, I'm going to save that for any other potential criticism for Collision Course there. I'm focusing mainly on Continental Drift. So, yeah. As for Diego Everybody, they also cover the other plot there for a second film there. Well, this time they play on Diego there as the film develops a relationship between him and Shira, a female saber-tooth tiger who is a part of Captain Guts' crew there that Diego develops a crush for there. However, it's not necessarily as engaging or that well developed there compared to the relationship between Manny and Ellie for the second movie there. Again, gives the movie a similar feeling of retreading old grounds there, because due to not having much new ideas to do with the franchise. Even though Sid did have some humorous moments in the film there, there were a couple of times there where it became more annoying than funny there, where the tolerance for Sid's character was starting to wear down a bit with the film there. Speaking of tolerance, everybody's levels are by Crash and everyone. I made some defenses for Crash and Aid there. My other reviews there say that they provided some purpose to the plots there and whatnot there. But here, that not only were the scenes probably the least funny scenes in the entire movie, at least in regards to the main cast of characters, but they provide zero relevance to the plot there. You could easily take them out of this movie and nothing would change regardless of what happens in the overall story. You think with them being Ellie's brothers there and Peach's uncles there, they would have a little bit of a larger role, but the film, the film just has them be the side comedic characters there that don't really provide much personal plot there. At least Sid add, held down to add relevancy to the overall plot of the movie there. Or Crash 8 provide nothing. As for Elliot Peach and everybody, I thought they were all right there. I was really, like they were tied in a lot with Manny, with something made there, and well, like I said before, not some the things going on with made the film not necessarily that engaging compared to the other films there. So yeah. As for a new cast of characters, everybody, and overall rather mixed bag. Everyone, while I have brought up some I liked there were others that got on my nerves there. But probably some of the biggest ones being the Friends group, Coco Friends group for Peaches there, and including her crush Ethan there. I mean, they're just a typical quote unquote popular kids group there that we see in several movies there where they have very very obnoxious, annoying there. They have certain social standards that someone needs to have there in order to join their group and whatnot. I mean, they were just very obnoxious there, and, and, I watched a reaction from a movie director I watched recently. They Ozzy Dilla there, and he brought up that the movie was to kind of sort of develop a moral for the younger kids there about look out for watching out for certain people there who may not be really your friends there, look out for bullies and whatnot there. But they ended up pulling a scene near the end there where they kind of rectifies a potential for that moral there, So and that was a very very fair point to make there. So oh, if I have heard there, these characters don't return to the next film, so they goes for that. They were probably the most annoying characters for me in this whole movie were Sid's family. Now, everyone, they only show up for the first little bit of the first part of the movie there, but thank goodness they only showed up that portion there because man, they were so obnoxious there. I mean, Sid's family is probably the most meme spirited families I've seen in quite a while in the movie. There, this is the first time we see them after they abandoned Sid the first Ice Age film there. And the only reason they found him there was to have him take care of the grandmother there. All because they consider her quote unquote dead weight. I mean, Sid can be a little bit annoyed. Yeah, there have been times where Sid can be a little annoyed in the Ice Age franchise there, but his family are such major jerks there. Neither he or his grandmother deserve the poor treatment from the family. Yeah. And I'm glad that this is the only time we have to see them in the franchise there, because if we saw them more there, I would have gotten very annoyed very quickly if we saw more of the franchise there. So yeah. So everybody, overall, aside from some new characters there, the overall character-wise, everybody, things fell a little flat for Continental Drift for me there. Now I pretty much it for pros and cons, everybody. Now to my overall final thoughts, everyone. So overall, everybody, while I don't dislike Continental Drift there, I'll admit there are some good qualities about the film there. Overall, it is a bit of a step down in terms of the quality for writing there compared to the first three Ice Age films there. But his overall story be recycled there, not be that engaging. And the film not really do much interesting wise with the characters there. And I'm not gonna. If it weren't for the characters I did like there, and as well as the humorous moments of the film there, I probably would have gotten really bored watching through this movie here. After watching here, I can definitely see why there have been people say this is kind of smart to get the downward spiral for Ice Age there. So that's my overall recommendation by if you're someone who enjoyed the first three Ice Age films, you might have some enjoyment watching the fourth movie here. But if you're someone who didn't enjoy the first the first three Ice Age movies there, then the fourth movie won't necessarily do much to change your mind on it there. On up there, so. I'll show my overall recommendation verdict there by, I'm going to go right in the middle there and give Continental Drift a rated rate there. If you are somewhat interested when you check it out there, you might have some enjoyment watching it there. But if not, then you don't necessarily have to watch the movie there, so yeah. Well, right up here to wrap things up for this review, everybody. Next time, everybody, we'll be heading back to the Pokemon movies, everybody, as we'll be reviewing the 5th Pokemon movie, Pokemon Heroes, so make sure all stay to that. Till then, everybody, up for everyone. If you all saw it, make sure like button, new channel, subscribe, notification icon, so you uploads. I'll see you all next time to the Start Bake Sale. Peace.